This episode of 4DMs and Noob is rated D&D 17 and contains elements of adultery, slavery, and 1940s German accents. Have a snappy day.
Welcome to 4DMs and a Noob. We are on episode 16, and he is no longer Solon the Clipped. He is Solon the Reborn. He has his wings back.
Solon the Penetrator.
Although he's still missing his tail, which Solon really, I don't think, realized.
Let him have it.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think Solon realized that he was so downtrodden about his wings, didn't even realize that he was missing his tail. Solon also is, I would say, a multiple-time survivor now of sexual assault.
The other two were consensual. This one is a little bit.
Well, no. I mean, in Solon's backstory, correct me if I'm wrong. This is not the first time you've been sexually assaulted.
I mean, that's for our,
You don't have to tell
our
us.
tiered backers to find out. So
I'll go ahead.
What a weird sell. That's a Patreon.
You want to hear all the horrible
episode.
things that happened to me. It's for those top tier Patreons. Please pay.
If someone's a Solon fan, they want to know.
You only have one of those right now.
But
I know.
needless to say, Solon went through some things, both very horrible and very good. Very horrible being the sexual assaults, and very good getting his wings back.
Clarification.
Clarification. Just want to point that out there.
we need to very clarify.
On other news, Janu now has a pet dog, Henry.
That's how the episode started.
Anyway, now that Solon's got his shit back, I've got a dog.
Today's episode is brought to you by the word segue.
Segway's not just a vehicle.
And we are getting ever closer to finally dropping that jewel in the fountain. It's coming, folks. It's coming. In fact, we are now back kind of where almost kind of all started with this, finding out that people were disappearing at the leather shop. So before we get into all of that, let's go ahead and, as always, quickly introduce ourselves. So, Ryan, who are you and who are you playing?
Well, I am Ryan Butler, and I am now playing a winged tiefling once again.
My name is Dan Weber, and I am playing Gwyn. That's with 5 L's, but you can call me Gwyn.
So I'm Zach Church. I will be playing Norm Lagore and trying to help out our buddy Solon.
I am Joshua W., and I am playing Janu along with his little puppy, Henry. And let's turn it over to our DM for today's episode, Chase.
Once again, I am Chase Esmiel. I play Basil of the Rue, and I will continue being the DM until further notice. I'm sorry y'all have to deal with me a little bit longer, and then we'll get to the real DM, Daniel. But for now, y'all get stuck with me. So here we are.
I think you are the real DM, Chase. So are you, Zach.
The D-Dub DM.
The DWM.
I'm not a DM. I'm the noob.
So, joke's on you. That's what we're going to surprise you with.
He was the DM.
Ooh. That's going to be the bonus episode is you DM us.
And then watch at the end, you're like, damn, he should have been DM all along.
Yeah, we realized, wow, we suck.
The real DM was the friend that we found along the way.
All right, so we will get started back.
Wait, season 2, 1 DM and 4 noobs.
Dang it. Done. Yeah, that's going to be... You're the one DM. All right, so we are going to pick back up in Bildo where we left off at the Hide Leather. We just got back into the store where we saw Nodis, the mother of the child that was taken, as well as her other son that was still there. But those were the only two within the residence as we walked in. And we will start right where we left off. So as the door opens, you see Nodis's eyes glimmer with hope once again seeing y'all walk in. You can see y'all can clearly see she's looking for some good news. As she is her looking down at her book and looking up at y'all like excited. So, welcome back. How's everything going?
I think Norm walks up to her and is tries to be as cheerful as he can. Unfortunately, we don't know where the missing children are yet, but we do have some promising leads that are trying to lead us the right direction.
As you say this, her eyes kind of like go down in defeat again, but then like, I knew this wouldn't happen overnight, but once again, I do appreciate everything you are all doing. It is a blessing.
We do have some leads, and that's actually why we're here, because we're trying to make sure we're fully prepared for whatever may come. And it kind of turns to Solon, who now has his wings, and that's kind of why we're here in the first place.
She doesn't know his wings were ever gone.
Yeah.
She doesn't. He does, the dad. But yeah. She goes, are you here for your armor?
Yes. So before we go into whatever hostile situation that we might be going into, I'd like to have as much protection as possible to rescue your daughter.
Well, we have all the custom leather-made things that you asked for, but would you like a pair of leather pants as well? You said more protection, the better.
What's wrong with these pants?
That your
Protecting
skin.
all the important bits.
Well, I mean, it's. You said more protection. It can cover all your
Kind
legs.
of like the mobility this is giving.
She's got a point, Solon.
Okay.
But I mean, if that's fine.
No, it's okay. I'll trust your.
You should keep those for stealth missions.
You're right.
That's a dumb laugh on my part. Anyways, so she says, well, we do have a pair that it's not custom fit, but it should fit you just fine, as well with a leather belt that should hold it in place. But your armor is done. But I don't know where Grimnir is. He has recently been saying he's been off looking for our daughter as well every evening, and
At the tavern?
What do you mean the tavern?
The lewd bitch. You just saw him there the other day.
God dang it, Solon.
You see her face go from like you see the red as her skin once again is pale as well. You see it almost match her ember eyes.
Does he know something that we don't know?
He's where every evening as I'm here worrying about our daughter and taking care of his son?
The lewd bitch.
Yeah.
I think at this point,
She is-
literally everybody is just staring at Solon with
Basil-
some either form of anger or shock. Just like,
Not Basil. Basil's like, Basil does not feel any remorse for this as well because he does not like Grimnir. He was going to punch him in the face last time he saw him. But anyways,
then he got slimed.
yeah. That good for nothing. Mud eating. Just, I can't believe I'm here every. She just the anger turns to sadness. And I can't believe you leave me here every night to wallow in my sorrows by myself. And she just starts crying. She goes, fine, let's get your armor and get you out of here. And just walks to the back, grabs the armor, just sets it down. And she goes, if Grimnir comes looking for you and asks if he can't get in the house, I'm changing the locks.
Oh, that's understandable.
If he wants to be at the loot bitch, he can stay there. All he wants.
Well, we'll be back with your dog.
Is there?
seen my puppy?
You look like you need a puppy.
Not this one.
Is there some kind of secret knock that we should do to when we need to come find you?
No, y'all are more than welcome to come anytime you want. As I said, if you see Grimnir, you can give the message to him. And if you don't want to give it to him, I don't care. I'm done with him.
Norm gives like a real half-hearted thumbs up, like, oh, okay.
Yes.
Not to be a heartless player, but what is the armor class of this armor?
That's fine. This is meta
Oh
knowledge.
man,
This has nothing to do with this.
this is upsetting. What's the armor class?
It is a +1 leather armor.
Ooh.
It is also imbued with.
That's 14 plus dex then?
Yep.
God, you're a nerd.
Four DMs, okay?
Nerd.
What a loser.
I wear glasses sometimes.
So yes,
you know, Josh over here like, what the fuck?
So for this, it is yes a +1 leather armor. There is something that comes with it, but you'll have to become attuned to.
You know what the bad thing is? That halfling still could have hit me last episode. With this armor on.
Still could have.
Still could have.
Oh yeah, I bet you, especially in those shorts. Now in those shorts. So she really doesn't have anything to say. She says, "Well, be on your way. I hope this leather armor is helpful."
How long has he been going out every night?
Well,
Was it before your daughter went missing?
no, he wasn't really gone before the daughter's been missing, but he would go, once a week or once every other week out with his friends. But I didn't know it was at the lewd bitch.
Oh, but it's only been since after.
Well, every night, I guess so. Yes.
Okay, thank you. I was following the lead. It didn't pan out.
Oh. Do you think he has something to do with my missing daughter and his lying?
I don't know. It might help us if we went up and checked all of his stuff and looked through his documents and his personal belongings for clues.
You're more than welcome. If you find anything, you can cut him down yourself.
Will do. Have a snappy day.
Well, follow me, and she takes you to his kind of like
yeah.
his offices, because kind of it's like I said, it's 2-story. The shop's down, the house is above. So she takes you to his office, and it's there's leather pieces all around inside. It's not as clean as it once used to be, other than the time Norm cleaned everything up pretty well. But as for the office, it is actually in probably the cleanest part of the house. It seems like that is where Grimnir must have spent most of his time when he is at home.
Roll for like perception or investigation or
Okay,
something.
go ahead and roll investigation if you like. All right, is there anything how's this? Instead of just a blanket investigating, what are you looking for? So I know to
Honestly, probably looking for some kind of like paper document.
Yeah, something that-
just going over ledgers and making sure everything's on the up. and
Something
up
that might
with
tie
his
it.
office.
Yeah, might tie it to the missing girl, his missing daughter.
I want to find something that's hidden. So
Okay.
I'm going to look for the walls. Does he do like a lot of woodwork too, or is it straight up just leather?
from what you can tell, it's just leather.
All right, so I'm going to try to find something near the walls that's like where there's like canvas or something that's something to do with leather, where he's going to
Okay.
work his sneaky stuff.
All right, how about for you?
Hey, while y'all are all doing this, can I get the gem and drop it off the location?
2 birds.
1 gem.
You're a bird again. Fly, birdie. Fly.
Gwen is like, just
High vibration.
so be careful. It could be a trap. As far as I'm concerned, I mean, I still don't trust the warden, so do be careful.
Nothing worse can happen to me.
What if he clips you again?
That's happened before.
No. Both here on the wings and the front. Like you lose
The
every-
wings are more important than the front.
But what happens if you lose both? He said nothing worse could happen. I can.
We'll deal with it when it happens, and we'll just get more diamond powder.
Okay.
He just has to change religions.
powder, man. Just give me more diamond powder.
Where should we meet?
Huh?
Where should we meet?
I'll just come back here.
All right.
Well, it should be fine.
I think it's probably for the best not to have us go there
Yeah.
on foot, anyways.
Yeah, especially. I mean, you're not. You just said you're just dropping it.
Oh, I mean, yeah, we're not supposed to meet with anybody.
All right. I mean, that sounds good to me. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Plus, I've been meaning to stretch these out.
I would imagine it's time for you to get some well-deserved.
Yep. So who has the gem?
Oh, I do. I pull out of my bag, not my pocket, my bag, because the opal is a little bit bigger, and I'm handing you the opal. It's a larger opal.
Wonderful. All right. Catch y'all later.
All right. Be safe. And good luck, I guess. All right.
Hits the roof and like
So I got a 17 on my
runs
roll.
into a window.
17. for your roll.
17, yep.
All right. How about you, Zach? With
15.
15. And you, Deb?
What am I rolling for?
Investigation.
Perception.
Lower than those things. 7.
All right. So as you are looking for something hidden, as you move the leather, you move stuff around, you're trying to see if there's something hidden. Nothing really catches your attention. The only thing that really does is, as you're looking, you see some leather of like flesh, like of human. So you're like, ooh. So that's
Alright, so I'll start snacking on that.
it's beef jerky. Oh gosh. All right. I mean, I wouldn't really eat that because it has tanning salt and all those things on it. Like,
Ooh, salty. Like fries.
all right.
Yeah, I'll cut it into strips, and it's just like a walking, like a gum.
Yeah, just 9 on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Gosh. All right. And then you said 17, and what did
Yeah.
you say, Zach? One more time. I got distracted by
So did I. Ooh, 15.
Yeah. So as y'all are looking, you're able to clearly, as y'all are looking, you open some drawers, some cabinets. But as you finally get into the desk drawers, y'all see that there is a ledger book that's in there. It doesn't look anything out of the ordinary as y'all look in it. It has the money that's coming in, the money that's going out, the debt that's owed still. There's never been, at least for the last 2 weeks, there hasn't been any changes in like the amount that is owed. So it's not like he's done anything to make this to happen, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Like there's no spike in debt that makes it where it's like, oh, you didn't pay something, now your daughter's gone.
And there's nothing like out of place or like mysterious written down about like his daughter at all.
No, nothing's written down about his daughter. I mean, it's just, this is business ledgers and things of this nature. Nothing out of the ordinary, really. The books are as kept as well as he knows how. Like it's not done perfectly, but it's definitely not done wrong.
Norm, I think, looks at his wife and do you have a copy of this?
Well, I mean, I don't need a copy of it. It's right there.
Maybe borrow this for now?
I don't see why not. I mean, we aren't going to have any business for a while because he's not going to be working.
This is fair. Maybe we can compare it to what we've found so far.
Oh, and also, if you do need me, I might be staying with some friends in High Street. I have some friends that I have there. So this place might be closed.
What's her name again?
You don't leave the house, honey. You didn't do anything wrong. Make him stay with his friends.
Well, I just don't want to be... Once again, she starts breaking. I don't want to be where I think of my... I don't know if I can be in here anymore thinking about how my daughter is gone and constant reminders of my husband who can't do anything right in times of crisis.
Did he at least get life insurance?
He said he has.
Well, maybe he did something right. Gwen winks.
Is that just called death payment?
She goes, kind of a little confused. Well, I mean, I know I said like, cut him, but I don't actually want you to kill him, but I just don't know right now.
Well,
It's not a no.
We'll bring him back to you, and then you can tell us.
I'll clip him myself.
Ooh.
What's her name again?
Her name is Nadis, Nadis. She is the mother of the missing child.
So that's such emphasis that's under suspicion now.
Well, you do whatever you need to do. We will find your daughter.
All right. I do appreciate you always giving me words of definites. My husband is always giving me words of maybes. We'll try. We'll see where things go. your matter of fact and the definite answers that you give me make me do feel better. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think we're good, huh?
I think we should. We'll meet Solon outside then.
Yeah, has Solon dropped off that jewel yet?
All right, we'll go to Solon. As you are flying in the sky, you hear Bass. No, I'm just. No.
Solon in the sky.
You've
It can fly twice
You've
as
activated the
high.
words.
Take a look.
Take a smoke.
Take a smoke.
All right, so as you're flying, you make it to Pendler's Waypoint. You see there are two fountains next to each other.
Wait, did you say there's two fountains?
Two.
No, we figured out which fountain they were talking about originally, if I'm not mistaken.
I thought we went there.
I think we. If I
It was-
remember, I
no,
thought
but we were given instructions across from the general store.
Mm-hmm.
I have a great memory for these things that I created myself.
You mean like a 14 armor class for leather armor?
And
Okay.
technically it's a total of 17 now.
All right, so you make your way. As you fly, you do. I mean, you have that bird's eye view as you're looking down. You see that there's these two fountains, and there's 7 buildings kind of surrounding it. Not like in a circle perfectly, but they are different buildings.
I want to start like circling it like a vulture.
All right, that's fine. Go ahead and roll perception to see if you can see anything that alludes to the general store.
It's not one. I'm pretty high up.
You drop it in the acid pit, which was the third fountain.
It's like a warehouse that's like has.
I've been waiting for this moment. There's a 50-50 chance.
Of what? I swear if there's a ballista.
My coin.
It's a well-guarded fountain.
What happened to this town?
Make food like blow up King City.
No, I don't have my coin. All right. Well, then we'll just be odds or even. All right. Odd or even.
Odd.
Okay. All right. So as you go down, you land to. There's kind of like these. Because these fountains aren't like on a paved area, it's by where there's like little plains of grass with trees and other things just there. As you land in one that has a triangular like plot on it. And as far as you can tell, that's definitely the one across from the general store. That's the one.
All right. Then.
You have no doubt in your mind.
If that's the one, then I drop it.
All right. Go ahead and roll dexterity.
I mean, the only reason I was going through this anyway was to get my wings back. Dexterity saving throw or dexterity like ability check?
Ability check
Oh,
to see if you drop it in the water.
it's like a sleight of hand thing. Or?
Yeah, sleight of
Okay.
hand works too.
So Dex is 3, so that's a total of 9.
It goes in, from what you can tell.
Nice loud plopping noise.
I mean, from as good of a perception as you had, it went right on in.
Right? Yeah. Okay, it's in. We're mission accomplished. Woo!
I do not like where this is headed.
Good enough.
Yep. All right. Good for government work. All right. So yeah, Solon, you make your way back.
Happily.
Happily, you did a good job, and you make it back to Bildo, and you make it back to the leather store.
I like fly like
Yeah.
trickily like doing little flips.
This 100% fell in the water. I know
As
it.
we're waiting around, Basil is playing his lute, just trying to keep it a little chipper, more chipper compared to what was going on in the house. Waiting for everybody as Solon floats on down. All right. And as floats on down, looks up and goes, "Oh, looks like our friend's back."
Did it make it into the fountain?
I was able to land in front of them.
Yeah, you landed.
Yeah, it's in there. Mission accomplished.
Well, I wonder what's going to happen next. Like,
I guess for now we can go to the Bildo Forest and meet that the girl we were supposed to, the elf girl, whatever her name is.
I mean, we're just right next to the woods, so I guess we can take a quick gander.
Let's
and
go
try
there,
and find
yeah.
her.
If we start walking there, so as we're walking, I rolled a 19 and I go, that was some good tune in there. Really enjoyed it.
Oh, I appreciate it. Actually, yeah, it's 19 performance.
Oh, it's fine. It's just a 19.
Well, it's
okay.
not a 27, as it could be.
It's not perfect.
I'm not good enough.
Where is she?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Where are they?
So everybody go ahead and roll nature as we are by the woods to see if we can maybe see a sign that she has left.
Nature or survival?
Either or, nature or survival. I don't
So I'll do survivor. I got a 20.
17.
16 plus 4, 20.
Basil's still playing his lute. He's not looking.
It's a 19.
My wings are distracting me so hard right now. Like
You're just so happy.
That's like a 6.
Same here.
Here's the
Mine's
question:
a whole 5.
Are they the original wings, or are they like miniaturized and they have to grow back into you?
No, they're restored. No, they have been fully restored.
He's like, I will kill you in your sleep.
That would be the funniest way to do restoration. Starts as a withered hand and it's like every day just keeps growing
Just straight
starts
up
from birth.
Deadpool.
back. It's like Deadpool. It's just like Deadpool baby body.
So before I leave, I'm gonna retcon just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Before I leave the leather shop, I just want to get like a belly band, like for like really late stage like pregnant women have, so that I can make a little holder for the egg and keep it under my cleric robes and keep it warm close to my body. And then I want to walk. Whenever I'm walking, I just want to talk to it and tell it stories of my life. So everyone will slowly
It's
get
gonna
to
become
hear
a
a
murder
little bit
bear.
more about me.
So yes, you do by chance find it, and it looks
Get
like it's the
half-
perfect size for your body and for what you're looking for. But like it is just. She goes, "Oh, that used to be mine for my kids."
Oh, well, that's what. Do you mind? I would never take this without asking first. Do you mind if I use this for my little baby?
Oh, you have a kid of your own?
Oh, on the way.
Well, absolutely.
Thank you so much.
She goes, "Well, I'm glad it's going to good use, as I don't think I'll have any more kids with that bastard."
No, I wouldn't. But there's more dwarfs in the mountain.
This is, I don't know if I wanted to go through all this again.
You don't need to keep them around.
Of course, I want to keep my kids around.
No.
Hold on.
Him, not them.
Oh, okay. I misheard.
No, you go mining whenever you want. You don't have to stay there. You don't have to work there. You just go for fun.
No.
She does not catch it at all. She got a nat one on what you're trying to say. She's
not a
like,
minor.
Are you saying mine because I'm a dwarf?
yeah, exactly. She goes, "What are you trying to say? Just because I'm dwarf, I'm good in the mines?" You know what? I was trying to have a kind gesture. Leave. Leave right now. Now. I'm offended.
All right. Have a snappy day.
And as Gwen starts walking out, it just reeks inside of Norm. Pull the egg out, put it in, and go.
Hi, little buddy.
And then start talking to the egg on my way out.
She has
Wit-
been
just
offended
witnessed
every
a-
single time y'all leave.
just-
I don't know if y'all realize that.
Just pure body horror of what she just witnessed.
Yeah. All right. So back to where we were with nature or survival. Based off some of y'all's roles, y'all were able to find Tanilia has left a campfire glowing, but it has like a purple hued smoke to it. So that's what y'all see. She never told you guys that's what she would do, but that's definitely what y'all see coming from the
Should
woods.
we approach? I think we should.
So I think Norm, like, just okay, starts rolling over there, like, hello.
And she goes, there was no answer. You just see the smoke.
Hello? Hello?
I mean, I could try to fly up and see if I can see this person.
That would be amazing.
Wouldn't it?
Go ahead and roll perception as you're up in the sky.
And do you have good night vision?
I have a 120-foot dark vision also.
Because
We
it is
can't all be dark
it is
elves.
probably gonna be dark now. Because I mean, we started. It was around 6 o'clock.
Yeah, it's about like 7. The sun's about to start setting. But it doesn't impede.
9.
As you're looking around, all you see is that smoke. The woods is very. The canopy itself really does block off what you can really see below. It's a thick forest, so it's hard to see anybody inside there.
I just have a feeling we're about to hear, "Wunderbar, you found my job." And my German accent isn't as good as yours, D-Dub.
That's sad because mine is.
Should we approach?
I just want to put this out there. I hate being the cliche guy, but I have dark vision.
Okay.
I actually,
He was
mean,
asking, and
I'm the only one here without it.
yeah, I have it. Yeah,
Hair gone.
I have it too.
It's not
Fae.
He can hear.
I can hear real good, but I definitely cannot see in the dark. That's like one thing that I really want to find other DMs is a way to have dark vision DMs. I know there's spells, but
like some kind of like artificial like nighttime vision.
something like that if that's out there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Night
But I want it to be a monocle.
seeing spectacle.
Like-
Because
the only thing
I have
I know
like,
is
but
a
you could put them.
permanent
You could put them on
implant, so-
put them on like goggles so they don't come off.
No.
very
I don't want to
easy.
like goggles. I want it to have a vest and like a monocle, night vision monocle. Because I am now a fancy rabbit.
gosh.
You know, gotta really.
Do you want a stopwatch also?
Yes. The time. We are late. To a very important date. Anyways.
Anyway,
That's open source.
You know what? I'm next DM. I'll work it in then if you give me inspiration now.
No. You have an owlbear.
Okay.
Spoilers.
It's already been identified as owlbear egg. Anyways, so yeah, you don't see her. What do you do?
She must have left.
Can we approach the area, the flame area, to investigate?
Absolutely.
All right.
I'm
Does
gonna
that?
see if
Do
there's
we need to
any,
roll again?
What are
or-
you looking for as you're
I
investigating?
mean, any footprints,
sign of
anything?
struggle or
Yeah,
anything like
anything.
that?
Yeah. Investigation. Nope. It's on 12.
That's a nat 20.
D-Dub was mid-roll, hit that 20, and put it down. Don't need that. So you do not actually see any signs of struggles. You don't see footprint. What you see is what looks like to be some sort of string that is like, it's very thin. Like the glistening just hit just right as the sun was coming down, the angle you were at with your height, and you can see it's like a tripwire.
And I'm about to step on it. He stops me.
Because I think Norm says, nobody move. Stop moving. And looks up to the sky and yells to Solon, don't fly down. There's some kind of tripwire.
No problem.
All right. So as you
Ooh, I love a good trap.
y'all hear Tanelia's voice, kind of in like 3 or 4 different locations, coming from 3 or 4 different like trees is kind of what y'all get from this. She goes, "Is it you?"
Is there literally any other ball of slime, talking ball of slime in this town?
I'm not there.
It is us.
Fair enough.
If you're not here, would us saying that we're here be enough to prove our identities?
Your voices.
No.
I don't think I could forget them.
Thank you.
I don't believe that was a compliment.
We made it to the forest. I need you to meet me at the location elsewhere. This location is no longer safe.
Is it because we're here? Is that why it's not safe?
No, it's those that are looking for me once again.
Where can we
Most
meet you?
unfortunate.
I need you to go directly south from our location where we are now. I need you to go to... there's a farm completely south from here. There's a group of 10 people that live there. I need you to meet me there. I will be in there. If you get there, there should be the owner of the farm, Thagot. He's a half-orc farmer. If you see him there, say that you're looking for me, and he will guide you.
We can make this happen.
Good. I hope to see you soon.
Does the fire turn normal?
No, the fire stops completely. The smoke just, the last pillow of that purple smoke goes up into the sky.
Pillow of purple smoke.
A pillar of purple. Yes.
Norm looks at everybody and goes, we should retreat exactly the way we came so that we don't accidentally hit the tripwire.
Works for me.
All right. Basil does
Wait.
that as well.
Are you still there? Can you hear me?
There's no answer. There's no response.
Disembodied voice. Hello. Well, dang it.
I want to investigate the tripwire and see what it's attached to, and what if I can find out what would happen if it got set off.
I show him exactly where it is.
Okay. Go ahead and roll Arcana as you see runes that it triggers to see if you know what type, what's gonna happen.
I don't know a damn thing about this. It'll look real dangerous, though.
Yeah. So as you look at it, you see the wires. I mean, because he clearly shows it to you. It's something he can clearly see. The wire leads to what looks like a set of runes that are in a giant circle around the flames itself. And there's one every 6 to 8 feet.
All right, so Gwen just looks, goes, mm-hmm.
I don't know, guys.
It's like, yeah, that's a trap.
It's gonna do something.
Basil, you can't hop into the trees or something?
I can gladly hop into a tree, but why do I need to?
To avoid tripwires and rune traps.
I mean, we're kind of away from it by now, right? I know I backed away from it.
Yeah, I was like, I'm backing the way he told me to go, and I'm
Yeah.
going to go south.
All right.
I just went to investigate. I was going to see if it was something that I could detach and steal. And use later on.
So if that's what you were kind of doing as well, because of the insight that he saw, or the perception he saw, you can clearly detach a part of it and take the tripwire itself, and you can use that in the future if that's what you like to do. All right.
I'm good.
All right.
Let's head to that farm. Actually, since we're heading that way, and we do know that the people are looking for her, can we kind of roll to see if we're being followed? If we're being followed?
100%. Look at the noob. Look at the noob. I'm such a proud DM daddy. Aww.
Would that be
18 for perception?
perception?
17 today.
11.
11. With your 18 and my 17, we're able to see that we're not being directly followed. There's no physical signs of someone following us at all.
Okay.
And then when you were in the air, you could definitely see there was nobody coming like from Eldoria or Bildo coming down our direction or anything like that.
So I can basically just see what's in front of me.
Yeah, and right now, but I'm saying like right now, when you were up earlier in the sky looking for her, you could clearly see there's no people, there's nothing. So.
All right. I say we head to the farm then, because I mean, no way of knowing when the warden's going to come get us after we drop the jewel. So.
Yeah, with my 4 perception, I am seeing owl
No,
be there
yeah.
for you.
No,
to my
you're
owl bear.
saying,
I'll be there for who?
For who?
For who? Yes.
Gosh dang.
Thank you.
So everybody go ahead and roll nature or
Survival.
Not nurture. You can roll nurture.
Dude.
That's another nat 20.
9.
Some
I got
non-consequential shit.
8.
This dice is getting replaced.
Yeah, I was like mine was an 8 as well. So Norm leads, like we all start kind of like, okay, let's go, and all 4 of us turn in different directions.
So here's like, because Norm spent like a lot of time in like
The woods.
the
yeah.
woods, like with the other people that he was with. Like this is a different kind of Norm. He starts like swinging from branch to branch as he's going.
That makes
through.
perfect sense. Yeah. And so we all kind of just, I look at Norm and I was like, do you know where you're going?
Yep.
Uh,
Just keep swinging.
All right, and I start hopping pretty quick, trying to keep up with the swinging.
And I'm going pretty fast because I have.
Yep.
I mean, I have. What do I? I have. I mean, I have fleet of foot, so I can walk pretty fast.
Also, I would say that I would have given you those spider walking slippers. Once I got my wings back.
Oh, for the walking on.
On walls.
Yeah, I don't need to use that yet, though. Yeah,
For now.
for now.
I'll take him.
He gave them to me.
scariest
That would be
Gave them to me.
You know what? That is so thematic.
Found you.
For sure.
Yeah.
I gave them to you.
I got you. And then you go to the other side. Well, I'm over here now.
Just a head, just doing.
Greatest,
I'm all around you.
greatest item gift. Please let us get ASMR mics.
So yeah, you lead the way. As soon as we get to the edge of the forest, you see we come to this what looks like to be this open farmland. Right, we broke the tree line, and there is a gambit of farmland, just as far as the eye can see, that goes down because Eldoria is on kind of like this weird in cove / peninsula, so it goes in and then out on this slight peninsula, and the peninsula goes back in, and then the bay itself kind of goes southwards and curves. So as far as you can see down to the ocean, you now just see farmland.
Okay.
So what you're saying is,
And if you get a Patreon, you can see the map one day.
what you're saying is that there are currently a place called Bildo, and it's on the peninsula.
No, Bildo is not on the peninsula. Bildo is actually on the opposite side of the peninsula.
So,
sir.
so we don't really know
It's
what.
at where it dangles down.
So we don't really know what
Like
farm we're
statistics,
supposed to go to.
Sorry,
So
what
we
was
don't
it?
really know what farm we're supposed to go to. Is what you're saying?
So you see that there are directly south of y'all, kind of the direction that you said. There's 2 farmhouses that are right next to each other, kind of catty corner. So one of the farms looks like there's a bunch of grain, like the wheat is being cultivated at this time. The other farm, currently a little bit further southeast of that, is what looks like to be more for animals. There's, from what y'all can see, sheep from the distance y'all are at, even though it's now the end of dusk, and now it's starting to get a little bit darker at this point.
I mean, so that they're right next to each other, we can just walk to both, right? And then
Well, I mean, I can walk through the without stepping on the plants. Can you? I don't want to destroy the farm of this.
there's
person.
no like road to.
Oh, there's
the-
rows, but there's no road.
no
the
road.
road kind of goes all the way west, like the fence line or the line of where the plants are goes completely in front of us.
There's no road
west,
to the
yeah.
houses.
No.
Not from where we are.
not from where y'all are, or from where we're at. So like as soon as we break it, there's from west to east from where you're standing, it's just a line of wheat, but it's at like waist
Well,
height.
but then the other farm is animals, so we could walk through there and not ruin the crops.
But that's further south. That makes sense. So that's all the wheat, and then you'll see those 2 farmhouses, and then you'll see some animals.
I mean, Norm can just ooze in between all the crops.
I'll be fine. You can fly over it, and I'm not worried about you. You're
I'm not
gonna
landing
not
for a
touch a
while.
single plant somehow. Actually, I'm not worried about any of us. Anyways, let's go to the farm.
Gwyn melts into the corn.
Just looking backwards at everybody, just like goes backwards into it.
Just pulls a Homer Simpson. Just,
The last thing you see is the sun glint off his eyes. It looks red. And children of the Cornish.
And then glistening on the egg as the sun finally sets.
Oh, Basil.
Oh, yes.
Be careful. Farmers are famous for not liking rabbits.
Oh, crap.
Here, take the mask.
That's actually a good point.
just slick back your ears and
Well, I mean, at the same time, if we find this Fagot fellow, he's gonna know. Like, he's not gonna harm because he knows.
No, I'm not worried about that, but I'm just a rabbit hopping through the grains. It doesn't look. It's not a good look for us, Haragon. There are actual rabbits here too.
Beings that look like him, Norm, eat the vegetables that farmers grow.
Yes, they're
that
not
makes so
sentient.
much more sense
Yeah,
now.
they're
Okay.
They're not sentient. They look like me. They don't, but they can't. Like, don't stand on their
They,
hind
they
legs. and
look
talk.
like me, but they're not.
They taste better.
YOLO, let's go.
All right. All right. I'm going to be as stealthy as possible.
Did Jono just invent the phrase YOLO in D&D?
What did you say?
He said YOLO. Let's go.
Something from his amnesia.
Oh, the broken pot reminded me of something. You only live once.
He was actually never Janu. He was just a gamer that played Janu.
Oh my gosh.
Straight up isekai.
No. 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 Yes. Just kidding. Yeah. So Basil doesn't completely disappear to you guys, but he is. You can see him like kind of weaving through and trying to make his way unseen for everybody else. Because I'm sure some of y'all's passive perception is more than 15.
Yeah. No.
Nope.
Yep.
So you see Basil, everybody just see like I kind of just like lower and just disappear into the.
Yeah, throughout the walk,
yeah, I
you
was
guys, it's like Jurassic Park 2. Like, you just kind of think something ran in the corn behind you, but you turn around and there's nothing there.
You almost got me. The deaf guy. You're never gonna catch me.
Yeah, I think Norm tries to be as careful as possible. If we're rolling for it, it was a 17.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anybody just want to be
Ev-
stealthily as they go through, or
Nope.
Just being real
Might as well
careful.
try.
all right?
Nope, that's a 6.
I mean, I'm not gonna try to pretend that I can blend into the open sky.
It is nighttime though.
It's like everybody else with
Yeah,
John
it
is
is
cling,
sunset.
clang, cling, clang, clang, cling, clang.
Yeah.
I'll try them.
No, it's nighttime.
I'll try them.
Gwyn rolled a natural 1.
So we know exactly.
as he's holding the egg and singing a song to it.
I'll be there for you.
I'll be there for you, and you'll be there. You'll bear there for me too.
Be there for me.
All right, what did you roll for yourself?
18.
Yeah. All right. So,
We're not doing Bon Jovi. We're doing friends.
so we made it all. We make it all the way to the farm. It doesn't seem like anything sees us as we make way to the farm. As we get to the farm itself is kind of fenced off where the house is. There's what looks like to be an area where all the grain is held, and then just a house that's out there as well. Kind of catty corner to it is another house as well that is attached to what looks like to be that farm for sheep.
We just can approach the door and knock or something.
I think we just go up and
Yeah.
knock gently.
Who's the knocker?
I don't want to be the knocker this time.
Johnny walks up.
Hello.
Where are you standing as you knock?
I guess so. If this is the door,
Mhm.
right? I will be standing kind of like this,
You're going to be off to the side of the door.
off to the side.
Okay, so as you knock on the door, there's no answer.
And knock again, more aggressively this time.
There is once again no answer.
Are there there's two? How many stories in this house? Can you describe this house, please?
Yes. So it is a 2-story house. It's kind of the shape of an L, but upside down. So instead of just flip it and reverse it,
Okay.
at least where y'all are standing by. But it is 2 stories. It has a balcony that goes over the top story, as a balcony that goes on the bottom. It has wooden posts. It's very plantation style looking
Is there
house.
any light coming from this house?
Yes. There's lights that are lit inside of there.
Is if I check the door, is the door locked?
The door is not locked. No.
Can we see the lights like in the house? How are we seeing these lights on?
Yeah. There's windows. As you look in the windows, you see that there's candle lights lit in
I'm gonna try
the
like
bottom story.
Hey.
flickering the candles like to let someone know that we're in here, that we're out here.
And then I knock again.
Oh, they think this bitch is haunted. They just flickering candles.
This time,
take it, you know.
this time I shout out.
We're looking for proof. of
I
life.
shout out, Thugot, are you there?
Is that really his name?
As soon
Like you scream out, boom!
it's Thugart, so
Thugart.
Thakgut, Thugart. I guess it'd be more Thugart.
So Thugot or Thugot?
Let's say Thugart because there's
Thugart.
no R and I don't know how to read. So it's Thugart.
It's actually Greg.
So as soon as you say Thugart, the door opens on. You already tried to open the door, right?
I tested to see if it was locked.
Yeah,
or
it
not.
was unlocked.
Yeah.
The door opens, but in a different way than you think a door would open. Instead of it swinging open, it kind of slides up.
Okay.
And as you are looking inside, you do not see what seems to be a farmhouse in front of you.
Is this Tom Bombadil's house?
Is this house a mimic? I swear to God.
No. You
It's
see.
Monster House.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. No, it's not Monster House. No, it's not Monster House. And standing before you is Tanilia. She goes, you made it. Come in.
Where's the God?
Oh, that was the code word to get in. It's the password.
Oh, I was excited to meet a new person.
No.
All right. Well, I guess
I don't want you meeting any new people after I saw what you did to them.
we're gonna walk on in then.
Yeah.
To be fair, we've killed like 1 out of every 6 new people.
On average.
Well, I mean, technically that would mean 1 out of 6 new people we met are slave owners. So
Well, no, we killed like 10 bullywogs.
Oh, stop! No, I don't
So
like
as
this.
everybody
We're
crosses
racist, but we
everybody
kill slave
crosses the
owners.
threshold.
I do cross. Yes.
Everybody comes in.
Oh yeah.
All right, Basil follows in. So as you do this, the door shuts, and as you're looking in,
And we're in another prison. Gosh darn it!
no, you're not.
This is no.
She
This
was
is
the warden.
this is
Oh, no.
resistance.
No, he just said but.
But something flickers in your memory about the prison. Y'all see
Is this the door?
no. So as you're looking into, you see there is the same style, like prison cell doors, but not you in it. Laden within this building. As you're walking in, it's almost like a hallway for cells, but inside are a bunch of animals. As you walk past, the different animals are laden in there as you walk in. There's another doorway that leads to a stairwell that goes down, and she just walks like normal, goes down the stairs. Do y'all follow with her as well?
Wait, as she's walking though, can I just say, what's going on here?
Oh. Well. You'll find out in about a minute, if that's okay with you.
I suddenly have reservations.
Can I roll?
not okay
Can I
with
roll
us.
perception?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I roll history?
What are you trying to
judge her
perceive about her?
intentions?
Yeah, her intentions?
Yeah, if like what
Insight.
she's saying is like, should I be concerned here?
Okay, yeah. I mean, if you're looking for concern, go ahead and roll. Yeah,
Roll insight.
yeah, and you can roll.
21.
You can tell something's
that's an
completely
18.
off, totally different. For you as well, her insight. It seems as she is not the poor slave you thought her to be. Like there is something more to what's going on.
She was a rich slave.
As she's,
No.
she goes, it'll make more sense when y'all come downstairs.
No, we're gonna need you to tell us about it right now, honey, or these 2 amulets are going back around your neck.
She's like, oh, I'm not worried about that.
That's the part that's alarming.
Are you selling
Oh.
these animals?
Selling them?
Yeah. Because if I open up a restaurant, I need.
Yeah,
some
you could
supply.
definitely say we're selling these animals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it'll make more sense when y'all come downstairs.
That's not gonna happen.
Everybody roll, I guess.
Initiative.
Perception. No. Perception.
Getting real close.
Perception one more time.
Nope, nothing this time. 6 for me.
9.
That is perfect.
No, pardon me. 11.
15.
17 total.
23
Oh, wait, sorry.
for Basil.
Dirty 20. I looked at the right.
Okay, so you and so Basil and Gwen hear music playing from down below.
Is it a pipe organ?
It's not a pipe organ, but it is harp, just classical music being played down below.
Piano.
Piano, it can be. It's like harp.
Do
it's
I
a
recognize
culmination.
it?
Does it sound like the warden's music
yes.
from
Oh
episode?
no, that's right. Y'all do that.
I
My
recognize
ears.
it.
So Basil, y'all see Basil jumps back. His ears snap towards down and jump back, and he's like, "You witch! Like, what are you trying to? What are you trying to play here? What are you doing?" And she goes, "I guess I work for the warden. Just follow me. Y'all did a wonderful job doing what y'all needed to do. He just wanted to talk to y'all and congratulate you each for a job well done."
Makes
Is
sense.
she lying?
Go ahead and roll insight.
Insert every word.
What kind of animals are on these cages that we've passed so far?
Yeah,
Ni- 19 for me.
Animals?
Yeah, just in
It's all domestic.
Not like
animals.
exotic.
Nin-
anything.
19 for me.
Yeah, and I mean, and then there's a sheep farm in the bag. 19.
Yeah.
She's not lying.
Nat
There's-
one.
You think she's lying, so now you're even more confused. You're like, oh, she's just playing with us. But yeah, you guys realize.
Norm puts up a hand and says,
Yes.
"Fine. Lead the way."
All right.
Well, but first, I'd like to.
Of course.
Any keys or anything that you have on your person, we're gonna need those now in case you're trying to get. No, honey. This wasn't. This
stop.
wasn't a choice.
I have nothing.
Okay,
on me.
well, I'm gonna check that, and then
Go ahead. She raises her hand out like this.
yeah.
In a T-pose.
All right, so I'm gonna check and see if she has any type of thing.
She has nothing on her. I mean, you fill her up well enough that you know she
And
is.
it's
Where-
all back of the hand.
Yeah.
Where's
Oh no, Gwen's professional.
Where's Brimmy?
There's
What-
not a sexual bone in Gwen's body.
He's a rock shot.
Literally.
Tanelia.
Yeah.
Where's Brimmy?
Oh, Brimmy? He's around.
Around how?
Oh, he's downstairs. You'll get to see Brimmy as well as other people within the syndicate.
So Bremmy's part of the organization too.
Of course. You think we were going to let you guys go in and do all that hard work and us not keep an eye on things?
No, I figured. I just didn't think you'd enslave yourself to do so.
We weren't ever enslaved.
I'm so confused.
We had to make
Would you mind?
clear to see what kind of things y'all would do, and y'all will do a lot of things that others won't, and that's a great thing. No. The warden's very happy for this.
Would you mind just waiting over there for a second?
By the stairs? Absolutely. And she just walks over there and just...
Would she be out of range where she can't hear us whisper?
That face.
Proceed. Roll perception. See if you can see that she can't hear you or not.
Nope. That's not going to work. That's a 6.
Yeah, she can't hear you.
Okay.
Character versus player knowledge. Woo-hoo!
That's as far as you can tell.
Wait, hold on. Hey, Basil or Gwen, who has the parchment with paper and pencil? Bring that out. So with your back to her, right, or with my back to her, right? Let's just go along with it. I write this, right? Let's just go along with it.
Well, no crap. I say that out loud. So what else are we going to do? You think we're getting out that back door? Or that door we came in? Let's be real. We've been duped again.
I was going to say something. I'm not going to say it. Let's go.
I don't trust her right now.
I don't believe.
You're late.
very hard
You're
for me
late to
to-
the party.
It's very hard for me not to kill her.
This is our best course
This
of
has
action.
been a very trying day for me.
You only grow from this, Gwen.
I could go another way.
Hey, you won't have to. He'll do the dirty work for you now. He'll do the dirty work for you. I'm sure.
Pacifism by extension.
That's dirty by someone else doing the work for you.
Fun for me.
But then you can bring them back to life, and then we can kill them again. And then you can bring them back to life, and we kill them again, and again, and again.
I don't think I'm as good of a cleric as you think I am.
It's like, I appreciate the vote of confidence,
I
but
could fix his wings, but I'm definitely not resurrecting anybody. All right, well,
say
let's go before I
we-
eat her face.
No.
At least let me cook it first.
And I'm not whispering.
Yeah. And she goes, well, come on down. Let's go see the warden. He's, like I said, very impressed with all of you. And she walks you down the stairs. As y'all walk down these stairs, they're quite steep. It seems as though that's just like a holding area that goes down further in. As y'all walk down into this area, it opens up into this giant, it's cavernous size, but it is well built. It seems as though as you walk in, there's at least 20 people that are there just walking around. There's different areas that are in there. Like there's different, not like shops per se, but like different areas of this. And she was just walking down the middle.
Do we recognize any of these 20 people?
You do not recognize any of them but one.
Who is that one?
It is our deaf dwarven friend.
Remy.
Yeah, Remy is
Remy or Brimmy?
Brimmy is just sitting just sitting and just kind of like looks up and just gets a smile on his face as he looks. He goes and she goes, well, this is the way to the warden.
So what are all the people doing?
They're just going about their business. There's different things that they're doing. It seems as though some of them look like more to be like alchemists that are working with chemicals and doing other things. There's other people that are literally seems more like laborers. Other people seem like, so it seems like there's just a lot going on at this moment.
oh, it's Mengele's castle.
So
Great.
how big is this place?
It is quite massive. If you guys remember the warden's house, it's like that size, but on the inside. So it's like 5 stories tall.
Cavernous.
Yes, it's
I,
cavernous.
I kind of
massive,
reach
but it's,
over.
like walled off, dwarven, like done really well. So it's a very strong structure. It's almost like a stronghold underneath the
I
ground.
reach over and it's like, hey, don't fly up.
We're underground.
we were in basically underground last time.
No, there was a clear sky overhead.
Gwen looks at all the
Nonetheless,
Also, along you do see that there are once again warforged, what looks like to be warforged that look just like from the prison that are there as well. They're just against the wall. Looks more like statues. If you didn't know what they were prior, you probably wouldn't have been able to guess what these are. But those warforged are laid in like every 10 to 20 feet, depending on what's going on around them. As y'all are walking, two warforged walk up right behind y'all, and she goes, "Well, are y'all ready to go meet the warden again?" And she looks at Basil, and Basil looks shooken.
shooketh.
He is shooketh.
Now I wonder if this, if Tanelia was that dang secretary
The secretary was a gnome.
in disguise. Silly.
She's not a shapeling.
This is two gnomes on top of each other.
Two gnomes in a trench coat.
She's an elf. She's a tall elf. She's 6 foot.
I'm gonna look around
Oh,
for
so
like
three
other exits and stuff like that.
3 kobolds in a trench coat. Sorry.
So you see doors like
Just everywhere?
Yeah, just everywhere. You see that there's multiple stairs that go up within this compound itself or complex. As y'all look all around, is you see people walking into doors, but nobody really even seems to be paying attention to you at all as y'all walk through. Seems.
Let's just get this over with. Let's go. I don't say this out loud. I'm just saying, let's just do it. Let's.
All right. So as y'all walk away, she knocks. "Ooh, Wunderbar, come on in, come in, come in." And she opens the door, and the warden is sitting there behind him. He has all his things, and he goes, "Oh, Wunderbar, to see every single one of you. Please have a seat. I want you to be as comfortable as possible."
Are the Warforged still with us?
Yeah, they're right behind y'all.
They're okay.
Yeah, they're right
I would
behind.
like Norm doesn't go to sit down. He is just going to try to like start inspecting the Warforged because he's more than anything he's curious about this because he's never seen these before.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll.
Investigation? Sure.
Even though that's a 0.
That's what I'm trying. I don't know. Arcana's not any better. 3.
They look just the same as they did in the prison.
Crazy. There's moving statues.
Yeah, they're metal moving statues.
I still don't get it.
How many chairs are there?
Stumped.
There are exactly 5 chairs.
Is he sitting at a desk?
Yeah, absolutely.
I like as slurpy and sloppy as I can, like ooze up onto the desk.
As you try to cross the barrier of the desk, you hit what looks like to be this force that you cannot get onto the desk.
I just ooze against it.
Yeah, you like
Spread yourself over.
spread, flatten over. If you can imagine, like one of those splat balls.
Like face from old Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
I want to investigate the chairs, just see if there's anything on it that makes it seem like.
I understand why you.
no,
he's
no.
like,
Sit down while we unlock my
He sees
glasses.
you looking. He goes, "Oh, I understand you. Why you don't trust me? But please, just have a seat and be comfortable. Y'all, I'm so very proud of the way you handled yourselves, especially you." As he's looking at Gwen.
I'm gonna pick up Henry.
Yeah.
And just set him on the chair. He's
Oh,
just gonna
you
look-
found the pet I sent you.
Oh, we're gonna pause right there. We are not gonna have the warden send me this angel. We're not gonna have that. You're not gonna have that.
No Nazi dogs. No Nazi dogs
No, it's a
allowed.
liberated dog.
No, you just
We're
play.
saving the dog.
I got you. Just trust the system.
Okay, well, I'm gonna put him on the chair.
German
He's just gonna lay.
puppies deserve love,
He's
too.
gonna circle around it and then just lay down. And I'm gonna stand behind the chair.
Okay.
9.
Y'all want to know what German Shepherds were used for?
Shut up.
And he goes,
Not anymore.
It
seriously.
hasn't been to the Hitler pup camp yet.
I do really appreciate how you handled yourselves. Please, I have food on the way, and it is wonderful. It's not as good as you can cook, but especially those sausages, wonderful. I can't create such delicious delicacies myself. If you have some extra, I would love to try some.
Is there a backless chair that I can sit down?
Yes, there's one that's like made for everybody's size and like it's he has them for
What
us.
is Norm's just a beanbag chair?
Yes, sure.
This looks like my cousin.
Except in D&D world, it's just a bag of beans.
Magic beans.
Oh wow.
It's canon. It's canon. Get the bag. Put it all in your pocket, Basil.
No, it makes magic bean juice.
Oh, coffee. Got it.
And he goes, "Ah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that I had to use Tenelia to trick all of you into doing such wonderful things, but please tell me, how are you feeling, each and every one of you?
Wait a second.
As a side note, we still absolutely would have stolen. You didn't have to trick us into doing that.
Oh, no. There was no trick in stealing it. I just wanted people watching to see everything that you would do, and you did perfect.
Hold up.
Yes.
Does that mean we did not kill slave owners?
Oh, no. Those were just random people that had dementia.
Trying to tell you guys to slow down.
They were just horny old people.
Oh my gosh.
Of course, there was a little persuasion through those rings around their finger, but y'all didn't notice those. It's okay.
Well,
But you did wonderful, Johnny. Don't think anything bad about this. Seriously, you did perfect.
at least the meat didn't go to waste.
No, I would say not. You guys are all so quiet. Please tell me everything that you are thinking. Honesty is the best policy.
Well, you see, we were under the moral impression that we had killed some slave owners.
Oh, I don't think that really bothers you that much.
Not me, personally, no.
I don't think that bothers you either, does it, Gwyn?
Gwyn doesn't say anything. He's still assessing.
Of course.
Humans are just...
I don't know much about you, but I am so excited to find out.
Janu,
Is it?
Janu unsheaths his sword,
Ah.
looks at it and goes, "Where did you get this?"
Oh, I put that there just for you.
Yes, that doesn't answer my question, though.
Hmm.
Where did you acquire this?
Oh, someone gave it to me. Someone very close to you gave it to me. In fact,
Do you have a name?
oh, I do have a name, but I don't think you'll remember even if I say it.
Well, you were about to say something else. What were you about to say?
Oh, is that the person that gave it to me is very close to you, and someone so dear to your heart. I wish you could remember how beautiful of a bond you had.
Well, what's their name?
Oh, no, I'm not going to tell you their name just yet. I have more for you to do.
But you
before
said
can
I
give you
did such a
information.
good job. Why not give me this name?
Oh, no, you finished one job. I have so much more for you to do before I can give you information like that.
Is this a boy or a girl? That's the least you could give me.
Is he wearing glasses?
You said I did such a fine job and so much more than your expectations.
Oh, well,
Janu sheaths the sword
Yes.
while he's saying that.
oh, and I found, oh, you do have the other half of your necklace. Wonderful.
Well, you wouldn't be able to see it. It's tucked in.
Oh, he knows it's there.
Okay.
You can see the impression. I have done a lot of research.
So
Well, as
you're not
much as
going
I
to tell
can.
me if it was a girl or a boy who gave you this?
Oh, don't interrupt me while I'm talking. I have done a lot of research on each and every one of you, and I have found so much. You, sir, I'm so excited to have on the team. Gwyn Leper. I love Zoe, you say your name.
It still does not say anything. He still says it.
Does he still have that big old smile?
Oh, yeah,
always,
yeah.
always.
It's,
I would
He's
argue
biting his tongue in blood.
bleeding more than it has ever up to this point
there
that we've
are,
ever
yeah,
seen.
like, out of each corner, it's just continuous drip, alternating.
And
goes
he
straight
just,
down. But he hasn't
Wonderful.
blinked since he's stood in this room. He
Yeah,
hasn't, and he's not sitting. He's just standing.
Yeah.
And yeah, he is also a statue now. A pleading
well,
statue.
it seems as y'all don't have many words for me, so I will just get to the point. I have one more job before I can truly trust you to be part of my my wonderful working house. Because everybody that works here is family.
What kind of stuff are on like the shelves and everything? At where we would be able to.
Yeah,
go?
so y'all, I mean, where you can go, there's no, it's just chairs. Like everything else that is behind the desk. Okay. But what y'all can see is there's a bunch of different jars, there's books, there's tomes, there's lots of things, and something piques your interest. One wing.
Tell us.
Yeah, there's one tattered looking part of a wing. He goes, I have one in each one of my offices. He smiles real big at you and goes, I love it. Anyways.
Would you like me to sign them?
Oh, I think after this job, I would love you to sign them for me.
What is it that you would have us do?
Well, you are the murdered people, so I know you're willing to do that. Not only did you steal for me, you stole for yourself. You are thieves. I know you can do that. And quite well. You're wonderful manipulators. You scam everyone at every opportunity to get all the items you have in this town. Y'all have no remorse for people's livelihoods. So wonderful. Let's see. What haven't I seen though? I've seen you stab someone. I've seen all of you kill little frog people. That was fun to watch too.
Still not convinced her people.
Oh, they aren't. I was trying to say it in ways y'all can understand. What have I not seen? Can any of you think of it for me?
Just spit it out.
No, there's no fun in me just giving everything away.
We got murder, we got theft. Anyone else have any ideas?
Let's just wait for him to tell us.
As a side note, you've also probably seen arson.
Yes.
That being
I
said,
can't wait.
wildly
Shh.
deserved.
Stop talking while I'm talking.
Maybe.
I want you to find the mayor and take over the city for me. Espionage. I have not seen this yet out of you. Are you willing to take over a corrupt system?
Don't you work for the mayor?
Oh, I don't work for anyone but myself. No? You say no?
Is Norm, like, head down, like, as much as you can watch a slime ball ponder and just mulling it over in his head.
So he waits, he goes, oh. And as he finishes that sentence, the door opens, and people come with food, decadent food, set it out on trays and tables in front of you. He goes, perfect timing for food, because nobody wants to work on an empty stomach. We're family, remember? Dinner together.
What's the quality of food from just like my view?
It is phenomenal looking.
Okay.
Like, it is.
He got a new show.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. And
That's another one we killed.
Yeah. As soon as you look, he goes, it was his son that made this
I
time.
have killed a human.
He
That
learned
was
it-
also murder because that was.
That was murder. That was murder. See, Amir the vampire though.
If you guys are wondering, please, eat. I don't want you to be here in the awkward situation without food in your bellies. I mean, when was the last time you ate? I mean, y'all haven't had anything to eat in quite some time from what I've been told.
I'm eating. It looks good.
Oh, it is. So as you taste it, it's near the best thing you've cooked. It's close, but it's not there just yet. So you know you can cook better than whoever this person is, but it's still freaking good.
You must have found the best chef in the city, besides myself.
Well, it was the chef's son who trained under your victim.
Well, he tasted good.
I'm sure he did.
You would know.
I tried some. It was delicious myself.
Mr. Warden,
Oh, yes.
what's your name?
It's the warden.
What's your actual name?
How about this? For you, I will tell you my name as soon as you do the last job I have for you.
I mean, doing the whole takeover of the city thing, that sounds like a very big job that would have many small jobs.
I understand. I only need you to do one thing.
My problem is I don't think it's polite to tell people how disappointed I am in them without knowing their names. Otherwise, it's just rude. And I don't want to be rude to you.
Well-
So please tell me your name so I can explain to you what a disappointment this all is to me. I had such high hopes after talking to my friends, but
As I would have not expected from anyone else but you, because you are a true professional. Yes, you are wonderful at everything you do. You have attention for detail, and that is why I sought all 5 of you out through the portal. Each and every single one of you. This was the wet I needed.
oh, I'm sorry. I'm still waiting.
I'm not going to give you my name, like I said, until you finish the job. And if you want to insult me or say this is not
Well, I already know your name is Fritz Helmet. I was just wondering why you're being such a bitch about it. Why are you afraid to tell me something as paltry as a name?
You are so good. Names don't matter, as your name, Gwendolyn, does not matter anymore. You are not who your friends don't truly know who you are and what you've done in the Underdark. Your friends don't know the life you lived in all those different worlds, Gwen. Or, Norm. And for you, Solon, I know those horrible things that happened to you as a kid. Oh, all those horrible, wunderbar things. But most importantly, you, Janu. What have you come here for? Oh, that's the beautiful thing.
This isn't just about Eldoria. It can't be, because if it is, you know that's not interesting enough to keep me here. I'll just leave.
This has nothing to do
So,
with Eldoria. This has so much more than that, especially for all the friendships that you have now made that are such important bonds to you. One of your friends dearly, he's looking dead into Janu's eyes, dearly needs this to happen.
I think
Is that true, Johnny?
Oh, he doesn't remember. I do. For him.
Norm looks at the rest of the group and says, I believe for our own personal benefit that we should accept and then part ways immediately.
Yeah, I think that this Mr. This helmet is what, like he said, I used to be somewhat of a professional. You all know that.
The best in the world.
I've met many people like him before, and he is what we call a dog. It's it's one of the acronyms. It means delusions of grandeur. They always seem to think that they're not a warden in a town named Eldoria, that they're big shots somewhere. So I'm fine with doing what he wants, because it's kind of like
Elite.
the manager of a Domino's thinking that he's a 5-star chef.
Did we just canonize Domino's in Eldoria?
For those of y'all that don't know, in this world, Domino's is very similar to Hellacious Hoagies in the fact that it is ran in hell. And the tieflings have come and made a
flatbread with a like tomato base.
paste. Yes.
And
It's on the rage in Eldoria, as there's now 3 locations in Eldoria.
So it's actually two different tieflings that own it. It's Dom apostrophe N and O's OZE.
Yeah, O's. Dominoes.
I'm trying to Google something that I can make dominoes into like some.
I did.
You did. It's
I
Dom
know.
and O's.
Dominoes.
Dom and O's. They're tieflings that have started a restaurant similar to Hellacious Hoagies. They're trying to
So he's
Have
kind
it
of
all
like the
around the world.
manager of a Domino's.
I love seeing restaurant.
So I don't really see any danger in us following through with this plan.
No,
Because
I am harmless.
Norm has moved up to the table and there's like a plate of food up there. He turns to look at the warden, says, while that may be the case, and places one appendage over the food and uses Hand of Harm. I can, as one of my actions, I can do an unarmed strike and do it as necrotic damage. So I can just, and then basically
Rot.
decompose the food that's in front of me, like in real time. It's like, just put my hand down and say, please understand that we are not.
He just says, not as creepy as a smile as Gwen, but he's just smiling. Oh. Ooh, that's something I didn't know you can do, but I do now. I put it on your notes. So,
I don't think anybody in the group has seen me do that yet, actually.
how was the food? Was it to your liking?
Best I've had in the city so far.
Wonderful. Anybody else would you like some food, Johnny?
He just takes out some of his boar that he has and just starts eating it.
Oh, I think you want to take a bite of that right there. That's a little delicious dessert that's right in front of you.
It's full of monster.
And why is that?
I think you will appreciate all the thought and love I put into that for you.
If I like poke around in it, is there anything in there?
Do you actually like move it around?
I kind of like it's a cake. He says cake, right?
Yeah, it's almost like a kolache, but it's kind of like more breaded over, but it's softer. It's like a cake.
I kind of like put it in half. Is there anything in there?
Oh, just filling, fruit filling, and it looks, as you open it, it's warm in your hands. The smell it just smells amazing.
I'm trying to think. This is just me as a player. This is again this isn't happening in game. This is me talking to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of two things. It's like if I eat it, it's going to unlock a memory, but that could be something, or it could just not be, or at the same time, like because I just don't want to eat it because I'm like fuck this guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is where I'm torn right now on if I should do it or not.
Mm-hmm.
So because he seems to want to get his way a lot is what it feels like. So I don't know what I should do. How about I roll for it? What do we think? Evens? I eat it. Odds I don't.
I like it.
It is odd.
Which means you don't.
I don't eat it. I'll say no, I'm good, thank you.
That is such a shame. You would gain so much from this.
Contested, what is it? Persuasion and wisdom?
I mean, I'm letting my words talk for themselves.
It's really good food, John. I mean, I recommend that you eat it.
I wholeheartedly agree.
There's been no place I've gone to so far in this ramshackle of a town that's been close.
Just
I grab a napkin and I wrap it up and I just put it in my pouch.
it won't have the same effect once it cools. Just taste a little itty bitty, teensy weensy taste. I lick it. Just lick it if you will, please. Just a nibble.
You stay a wafer thin mint.
While he's doing that, are there like berries or anything on any of these plants? Okay, so Gwen's gonna like kind of squint and have an idea, cock his head a little bit, smoosh one of like the raspberries, and then we can go over to like the force wall that's in front of him. And can I paint on this? All right, so he's gonna make like a little speech bubble above his head, and then in the speech bubble, so it looks like it's coming out of him. So for all of us in the chairs, it's just gonna say, "I'm disappointing," and then
so disappointing.
So the warden's he doesn't see me right now, right? He's kind of distracted.
No, he's looking directly. He has not broken contact with you at all. He does not care what's happening.
No.
I would say this. This is my last thing for you, Janu. If you do not try this, there will be so much regret in the future. Loved ones will not be able to be saved. Oh, but that's all. I leave you with that. Good luck. Taste it. You have like a minute left. Time is ticking.
I drew a little mustache over in the air in front of where he is.
And on that, we will end the episode right there.
Squeaky, 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 squeaky.
With Janu having to make a difficult decision that can change the course of maybe this entire podcast.
Does he eat the cake? Does he not? Come back next time.
The cake is a lie.
I mean, just from the fact you're saying that, I have to freaking eat this cake
It's
now.
all a metaphor.
You don't have to eat it.
Just have to taste it.
You can keister it.